Yo, what is good, yo? It's your boy Ty back here with another episode of our No Money Spent Squad series, and this episode is a lot, okay? It's a lot different than our normal episode, and I'm gonna explain why here in a second. But we start today with our badge pack, and we're also going to type in this locker code that I think I forgot to type in yesterday. So if I forgot to type this one in yesterday, I'm sorry. I'm going to type it in today. This locker code is Throwback Moment Central. So obviously with the content we did get yesterday, we always get locker codes with them. So this one is Throwback Moment Central, and we'll see what does come out of this. Now the badge packs are something that is starting to be more and more common, which it just means the overall prices of badges are gonna slowly and gradually go down. And we'll see what this locker code is about. Here I can get either Throwback Moment Central pack tokens or a consumable pack. Honestly, just give me the thank you. That's what I want. Give me a free pack from this locker code. That's a big time W right there. So we'll see. Hopefully I can pull something crazy out of these. But if you are new to my channel or my No Money Spent Squad series, please smash that subscribe button. Really upload my team content every single day, and I hope you guys are enjoying the recent content. I hope you guys are, because I'm enjoying the viewership a lot. Do get Silver Chase Down Artist right there. We'll see what we do pull out of this Throwback Moment Central pack here at Ruby. Who do we get? Paul George and Emerald DeAndre Ayton. I mean, it is what it is. Still, free cards is never going to be something I complain about. You guys know that as well as I do. So, the big reason I'm saying that this is a big day for my No Money Spent account, not only my No Money Spent account, but my regular account as well, is because Terry Dischinger is on Triple Threat Vault prize boards. Okay, so what does that mean for me? What does that mean for me? Well, that means at least for today, I'm going to take a break from my team Unlimited. I'm 13-0, at least for now. I'm gonna play, I don't know how many games, a few games on my Triple Threat or on my No Money Spent account. See if I can pull him. And if I don't pull him, it is what it is. I don't really expect to pull him necessarily, but I want to pull him. Now, I feel like if you run a bad squad, now you do get easier matchups. So that's something I'm going to try to do, is run a bad squad. Not an awful squad, but just like CP3 is going to be my best player. Then just run random other players. When I say random other players, just random players. A couple emeralds, maybe a amethyst, and just see what my matchups are like. And you guys can kind of go really what matchups wise, if you are No Money Spent, you match with as good as your team is. So I'll probably match up with a team pretty similar to mine, but it doesn't matter. I'm on next gen today, and you guys are going to see Chris Paul is going to basically do everything for me. But yeah, I'm going to grind, I don't know how many games of Triple Threat offline. I'm not going to show the whole thing. I'll probably show the start of games, end of games, and then obviously when I open the vault. So hopefully I get blessed with my man's Terry Dischinger. If I don't, it is what it is, and I don't know how. I don't know. It takes my whole No Money Spent account kind of on a twist, because I still want Kevin McHale quite a bit, but at the same time, this Terry card is too good not to grind for. And so the one thing I do like I said, it is offline. Load times are obviously super quick. So here I'm up against Adebayo. He's got Diamond Tony Parker, so that's decent enough. But again, I'm just gonna let his Bradley Beal really do whatever he wants. If he wants to shoot the ball as a Sapphire, I guess I'll live with it, bro. I'll live with it, because I think my Chris Paul can outshoot him. But maybe my matchups need to be worse. Maybe I need to get rid of Clay and put a bronze in the game, because at the end of the day, it's not like my Clay Thompson's gonna get any shots, right? Because CP3 is gonna take every single one of my shots, and I think everybody knows that. So the next matchup, I'm gonna try to make my squad a little bit worse, replace Clay with the silver or something like that, to try to get better matchups for me. But still, even with this matchup, as you guys can see, I mean, I'm still probably going to, yo, that's way too deep. Probably going to be able to do my thing. I haven't played on next gen in forever, so that's kind of the other adjustment I got to make is, again, I'm on next gen, and so things are just a little bit different. Obviously, Chris Paul is still going to do his thing. Green me, there you go. Good shot, Chris Paul. And the big thing for me is once Chris Paul gets shot creating takeover, he's going to be unguardable. Literally unguardable once that happens, and so really I just let my opponent do whatever he wants. You want to go crazy with Tony Parker, do your thing, because I promise you, if he gets shot creating badge, he should not miss another shot. That's just how I feel with Chris Paul, how confident I am with the card, and again, it's just over with. Now, for your guys' sake, you don't have to have a guy like Chris Paul. If you have, let's say, Stockton, you have Steph Curry, Ruby Steph Curry is another good option. If you have any of those guys, they can do their thing. But again, just remember, you're going to match up with similar squads. So I'm going to try to make my squad just a little bit worse next game because it's not like Klay Thompson's doing anything for me. It's not like he's going to shoot the ball at all. Obviously, I didn't have any trouble in this game, but I feel like the worse squad you play against, the faster you're going to be able to get through games. Again, just try to make your opponent shoot pretty quick shots, walk back with CP3, and again, see, it's a perfect opportunity for CP3 to do his thing. You guys know Chris Paul has literally scored every single one of my points, and in the game, I missed. That's why I need to shoot drifters. It's like, I guess I could shoot a standstill 3, but I swear I green more shots on the move. It's a lot easier to get through games quickly on next gen too, especially with guys like CP3 doing what he does. Then after you know you hit that last shot, you can just quit out the game. It doesn't even have to go through everything, and you can get through these games super quickly. I'm kind of on a timer here to see how quickly I truly can get through the games. Now, something I've noticed with the vault, I feel like for me personally, if I wait about 5 to 10 seconds before clicking X, I feel like my odds of opening the vault goes up. Now, that's my personal opinion, just kind of something that I've done myself. Does it actually increase your odds? I have no idea. I truly have no idea if it does, but that's just something I personally do. And if you guys want to try that, you guys can as well. But you guys know what I'm going to do. Hop right in here to another game. I don't know who I want. Who's the best shooter out of all these guys? Okay, you got a decent 3-ball. Caleb Martin, welcome to the squad. We'll see what type of squad I match up here with in game 2. Okay, Dennis Johnson. Are you kidding me? You're making me match up versus Dennis Johnson. I just don't think 2K wants to see me succeed. Like, if they're matching me up with Dennis Johnson, one of the best defenders in the game, they just don't want to see me succeed, but it just doesn't matter because I got CP3. And the thing is, guys, I know I said it could take 75 games, whatever, to get this card. And it could take more than that. But the big thing for me is if I can get, let's say, in an hour, realistically, I think you can play 12 games. Easily. In 1 hour, I think you can play more than 12 games. I think in 1 hour, you can play, I mean, if, let's say 4 minutes per game, I think you can realistically play 15 games an hour. So I feel like, obviously, I'll wait a little bit on the vault. I don't know if it matters or not. But I feel like realistically, if you can play that many games in 1 hour, realistically, in 1 day, 2 days, you should be able to get the card. Now, that's full days of work. And that is full days of work for the card. Now, you guys are going to have to decide if that's for you or if that's not for you. But for me and my no money spend account, I feel like I want this card and I want him bad enough that I can make that sacrifice. Now, that's my personal opinion on him. And I obviously have my success with Chris Paul. And this is on next gen where load times are quicker. And you could just do your thing, right? I see Isaiah Thomas on me. What is Isaiah Thomas doing? He's not stopping Chris Paul. And I got a full right there. But, I mean, that's just my opinion on things. And so he's got Amethyst IT. So I think it's pretty easy actually to get this card. Now, I don't know. When I say easy to get the card, I mean it's easy to get wins. It's super easy to rack up wins. Sometimes it's going to take some people over 200 games to get the card. Realistically, that is OD. That's too many. But honestly, I think the risk reward is there, right? I think I would rather risk playing this compared to MyTEAM Unlimited for most people. That's my final opinion on it. Obviously, with Chris Paul and next gen, you can do whatever you want. Again, the shot creator badge is what you're ultimately looking for me when I use Chris Paul. Now, you guys can do what your own strategy is. If you guys want to use Ruby Steph, you guys are having success with him, that's ultimately fine. But for me, Chris Paul is the man with the plan. I have more success with him than anybody in the game. And again, I can get through games within 2 or 3 minutes. And then it's a matter of just getting through the vault. Another easy win, and I got my clock here. And I've gotten through 3 games in literally 8 minutes so far. So you guys can do some quick math on all that. But I can tell you guys right now, you can really get through games quickly, especially on next gen. Current gen is going to take you a little bit longer because you can't really cheese as much on next gen. All you got to do is shoot drifter 3s and you're going to have a lot of success with it. See, there's my first red. I'm telling you guys, maybe it's just me. I mean, I feel like for me, when I wait, I have more success with it. That's just my opinion. Am I right? Probably not, but that's just my final opinion on it. And that's something I'm just going to keep doing because that's my personal strategy with it. I feel like the vault opens more when I wait compared to when I just open it right away. Now, it's probably just my thoughts and everything like that. But again, this is I'm noticing the matchmaking getting easier and easier, right? Because look at the matchups I'm having. Gold Richardson, like, what is he doing against CP3? Nothing, right? My opponent's going to get no stops. And again, you can get through games so quickly on next gen. And so my main goal is to get Terry on both my no money spend account and my regular account. That is my goal. Probably obviously going to take me a little while to make that happen. and get through everything. But that's really my main goal. I think I can make it happen with as quickly as I can get through games on next gen. Specifically, Chris Paul is my main reason for that. That's without takeover. I'm 3 of 3. Now I got takeover and it's just over with. I'm telling y'all, my last game ended 2 minutes ago and I'm already up 18 to 8. It's so quickly. And that's the thing. It's like, I don't mind playing triple threat offline on next gen. Current gen is kind of annoying, but on next gen, you can get through games so quickly. So I don't know how many games is going to take ultimately to get Terry, but I feel like with as quickly as I personally can get through games with CP3 and my strategy, I feel like you guys can do the same. It's offline, so as long as you can green a decent enough shots and find a guy that you can green with, that's the important thing, because I'm flying through the games. And then the next thing is trying to get this boat to open. Obviously, you guys know my strategy on it, and I noticed a pretty good success rate. I just wait a little bit and maybe it's just me. I'm going to just start opening it quickly because I think I'm wrong, but I truly do believe that's something. I don't think I've scored 1 point with anybody but Chris Paul. And that's like the thing, it's like, even if I didn't have Shaq, even if you wanted to run, let's say, a bronze center, whatever, I just have Shaq in here to grab some rebounds. It's like, all you need is one good player. That's it. Because, I mean, Chris Paul is just carrying me, and it's on easy difficulty. And I'm telling you, if you're going to want to have next gen, I know a lot of you guys don't have that available, and so it's going to take you a little bit longer. But if you do have next gen, definitely play on it to try to get this player. I've noticed a lot more success when I'm running with Chris Paul on next gen compared to current gen, just because he's that much more cheesy. Here we go, green. Come on, bless me with Terry, please. I know it's probably not gonna happen, but if it happens, I will go absolutely insane. 2K, who are we blessing me with? 1,000 MT. And another thing about like grinding this on next gen is like I can play these games and just like relax. Like that's one thing like that I do like about next gen. It's like current gen, you gotta focus on stuff. Like next gen, I can just do what I want with Chris Paul. I don't have to focus on anything. I don't have to do anything. And that's why I recommend just get a point guard with range extender and do your thing. If you want Ruby Steph, do your thing. I prefer Amethyst Chris Paul. That's my preference over anybody in the game. Because here's the thing, Amethyst Chris Paul, you're gonna come up against worse competition even than running like a Pink Diamond Steph, and you're gonna have just as much success. You truly will, I promise you that. So that's what I would suggest you guys to do. But you guys can run whoever you want. I just have a lot of success with Chris Paul in getting through games quickly. But like I said, you guys can just truly run whoever you want. I'm just comfortable with Chris Paul right now. So as you guys can see, another game down. I think that's 6 games, and we haven't really got anything from the vault. But at the end of the day, I'm not too worried about necessarily getting things from the vault. I know if I win enough games and open the vault enough, yeah, my man's eventually going to pop out. It's just bound to happen. But the problem is, I'm not going to spend more than an hour on this account. That's something I promise you guys. At the beginning of this No Money Spent series, I'm going to make this as realistic as possible for you guys who are no money spent, who don't have all day to grind. I'm going to try to make it realistic for you guys. Another game in which Chris Paul is going to have each and every one of my points. I have not scored a point with anybody else besides Chris Paul. I haven't. I promise you, I've scored 0 points with anybody else. But what is the need to have even anybody else? I have not greened this game very much. But what is the point of even having anybody else good on your squad? Like obviously Shaq to get rebounds, but that's it. Like Chris Paul can do everything. That's too deep, and it doesn't matter. I mean, it's too easy to win these games. I shouldn't say too easy. It's good because I can get into games, get out of games, and really open the vault quickly. Okay, I just need to be I need to be more patient on the vault because I feel like if you don't open it right away, you know, I throw my sauce out the window. It's not working. I don't know. I felt like I had it down though. I really felt like maybe not in this video, but in the past when I would wait a little bit, I would have better luck. But at this point, I just think it's random. Another easy win. I'm telling you guys, when I say I've played a lot of games, no, I mean it. Like it's actually ridiculous. I think by the end of at the end of this game, I'm going to see. I know I had 1 win to start with. I think, what is this? My 9th win. And I've played for, what, 30 minutes. Like, I'm telling you guys, you can just fly through games. It's actually kind of crazy. Again, I'm going to still wait on the vault. You guys don't have to take my method. You guys don't have to do anything. Open the vault right away. Because I don't think my method is obviously foolproof as it hasn't been working overall throughout the course of this video. But I'm just going to still do it for my sake. As something I always do. You guys don't have to take my advice for it. Right there, we do get a token. Eventually, it's going to pop out. Eventually, I'm going to do my thing. But that's my 9th win. So I've gotten 8 wins in a matter of less than 30 minutes. I don't know how many more games I'll play. Maybe 2 or 3 more games and just see if I can maybe pull the man with the plan. Another easy game in the books. I forgot to exit out of the MT screen, so you guys are going to see, but on average, you're going to make about 200 MT per game. Nothing crazy, but enough to just pay really for contracts. Because with my Emerald and Bronze, the only contract I really have to pay for is Chris Paul, so you're making MT by just playing the game. Plus, even when the vault opens and you don't get, obviously, Terry, you're making a little bit of MT as you go through. So not only is Triple Threat Offline a good source, if you can get Terry, it's just a good source of MT as a whole. Yeah, my method that I was talking about definitely is just, throw that out the window. We are going to play one more game here. We're going to play 10 games, and I'll tell you guys exactly how long it took me to get 10 wins here after this game here 1 second. Again, I'm not saying my method for winning Triple Threat Offline games is the best method. Everybody has their own method, but I will say on next gen, you're getting through games quicker than current gen. That is 100 foolproof guaranteed. And I will say if you don't use the best squad possible, you're going to be able to get through games quicker as well. That's just all part of it. You guys know what time it is. Chris Paul, step back, cheese, easy green light for my last Triple Threat game of the day. Now, hopefully I'm blessed. I only played 10 games in about 35 minutes. I say only. That's quite a few games in 35 minutes. And we'll see what I do get. Like I said, if you are no money spent, you have about an hour a day to play the game. I definitely recommend playing Triple Threat Offline today. Trust me, this Terry card is absolutely ridiculous. And if you get blessed and pull him, your squad is going to be in very good shape. There I do pull a token. Not what I love to see. But just in Triple Threat Offline, I think I've made, what, in 35 minutes, 4,000 or 5,000 MT, which isn't terrible. Got my level up a little bit, which I'm not concerned about my level, but obviously the more level up you get, the better off I'm going to be. And honestly, if you're grinding for the level 40 Kawhi, I mean, you might, until they update him, you might want to just stop. Because this card right here and Terry Dischinger is just as good as that Opal Kawhi. So that's what I'm telling you guys to do. Grind Triple Threat Offline today. See if you can have some success with Terry. Do you guys think there's a method for opening the vault, or is it just random? Let me know that down below in the comments. Hopefully, I'll probably continue this grind on my No Money Spent account tomorrow before I really get back to grinding unlimited. Now, at least I got something else to grind, because if I could get Russ, get Kevin McHale, and get Terry on my No Money Spent account, we'd really be moving and grooving. So that's my main goal here. But I got to focus on my 250 account as well. But guys, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love you guys and have a blessed day.